Hello!
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 Welcome back to Animornings! They're happening again. Here we are. Gosh, I've really missed doing these.
What did you miss about Animorning streams?
Friends.
Franz.
All my friends. Just hanging out with people. I've got so used to doing them too, you know, it's how I start my day.
Yeah, it felt a little weird. I kept waking up at 7 and being like, oh.
Really? Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall you ever waking up at 7.
All the times I did wake up at 7.
You're too busy being a snoozle bear.
I was enjoying the opportunity as well.
Yeah. It was nice to have a break, but not from Animornings, just from how intensely we were working at the time. Hey! Hello Steiny, hello BN Motive. Good morning! How are you guys doing?
Hey guys, I'm just gonna go check that we're in fact not on a private. We're still set to private, Swifty.
We're still set to private, Michael!
Oh!
Okay, we'll have to change it.
I'm on it.
Uno momento, por favor. Do we need to refresh to do this, or...?
I don't know.
Okay. 1 sec.
But I've definitely set it to public now.
Okay, good. That's good. Let me give it a bit of a refresh. I'm glad that you're doing good, Steiny. That's cool.
Are you gonna like Boku no Restream?
I could Boku no Restream.
Or are you just okay? You're just giving it a refresh. Okay, it's working now.
Oh! Rabbit and Melon, hello! How are you guys doing?
Hey, Melon.
Good morning.
Good morning, girl.
I know, we've really missed it. Hey, Rolando. How is everybody?
We accidentally started streaming like on private, so
We're just that good. Only for like 2 minutes though, then we fixed it. Oh, Starny, there you are! Are you here? Are you there?
Okay, that's working.
All systems go. How's your film going, Steiny? I haven't seen anything from it because I've been staying off Discord while we were away.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, you saw Kevin! What's he like in person?
How was the con?
Oh, it was awesome! It was really, really fun. I had an awesome time.
It went very quickly.
It did.
I have to say, like the 2 days just sort of whoosh past.
Yeah, it was weird for something that we've been building up to for so long for it just to suddenly be over.
Yeah.
But we've met loads of people who I'd either worked with before or who we'd known online but hadn't actually seen in person, and that was really, really cool. And people bought the book! They bought the book! People have a book now that we made.
They do?
In their houses right now! It's on people's shelves right now! People's shelves that aren't our shelves. Other shelves.
Other shelves.
Stranger shelves.
It was cool seeing like, because people sometimes do like their haul or the stuff that they got from a convention in a picture and tagged us. So it was nice to see like the book in a lot of different scenarios.
Yeah, it did really well, I think, for our first con. I was really, really pleased. And yes, Danny, please feel free to show us. Whoa, tall as a skyscraper and spelled much better than he let on. We can't pay the bills yet. I tell you, we sold like more than half of what we ordered. And we ordered 200. But we still only just made enough to cover the cost of printing it and hiring the letterer. Yeah. Unfortunately not enough to cover actually going to the con or accommodation or anything. But hopefully we will, because we're going to put it up online to sell and we're going to order more in to sell at the next convention, which is Lakes. So we'll just keep going, keep hoping.
Hey Fuzzy.
But we're still really, really, really chuffed. I'd never thought it would do as well as it did.
Yeah, so we've got like a stock of around about 60-ish left. And we didn't think that was going to cover us for the lakes, and all the, like, we've been getting some messages from people asking, much like yourself, Melon, like, where can we buy it?
We're putting it online today! We'll let you guys know when it's there and buyable. Thank you, Orlando. If you can help us sell any, that would be amazing. We don't know how to sell books. You just kind of throw them at people, don't you? And then put your hand out and ask for the money. Throw them at people, then you shout, "You're welcome," run away.
Oh, I'm watching TAZ Animation.
Oh, you've got it up.
Am I allowed to do this?
I'm
I should
guessing
probably
so.
ask. Like, is this on a unlisted?
I'm getting to see it though, which is nice. Wow, Steiny, you've done so much work. This is amazing.
29 views. I think it's okay.
Oh, it's so long as well. He says go for it.
Really like the red light effect.
I really like the shading effect. Like, it's got a really nice feel.
Very nice.
Oh, that's amazing. Wow, that's so much work as well. Congratulations, it looks fantastic. Really nice. There's like a style to it, I think. That's very you. It's got like a kind of, it's kind of flat but also kind of dimensional. And the lines are really kind of clean and thin, but then you have these cross-hatching effects. It looks really unique, I really like it. Also, Fuzzy D, feel free to like send it over Twitter. Let's see. Tweeters. Also, it's awesome to see you again. How are you doing?
Hello. You bonded over doggos and a mouse.
That's good. There's a doggo scene that we have to draw doggos for. We can't forget that.
Oh yeah.
We should dedicate a couple of hours today to be doggo hours and draw some doggos for Bryony's zine.
Oh my doggo.
We got to meet Bryony. She's awesome. She's so funny.
Hey, Mr. Yu.
Mr. Yu, hello. And Noah Bodhi.
Okay.
Jello, Noah. Jello.
I'm so not used to painting yet, so I'm just gonna rough out a bear.
I see. You could prepare for Inktober. And we're doing good, thank you, Mr. Yu. It's good to be back. How are you? What's everyone else feeling about Inktober? Are you all going to take part? Fucking Cobra. I see you're excited, Melon. Sounds good, Mr. U. Slow and steady. Do horrible doodles and enjoy it. That's the spirit. That's okay, cool. Steiny. You should just do what makes you feel comfortable. It's just meant to be fun.
I think part of it is just like messing around. So you can still do it even if you like just do it and show it. No one's gonna like hold you accountable.
Yeah, Rolando, it doesn't matter if you follow the prompts or not. In fact, lots of people have made their own prompts.
I know that was it Claire was doing like a fairy one.
Yeah.
There's a couple witchy ones as well.
Yeah, there are. And there are some people who just decide to do a theme for the entire month. So I think someone last year did My Hero Academia, and they just did that for the entire month. So you can pretty much do whatever you like. So long as you do one a day. Thank you, Fuzzy D.
So this is his Hollow Knight OC. Cool.
Yes. To my inbox. Okay. I will check that now. Oh wow, that's awesome! Okay, let me bring it up.
Oh, cool. I like him.
He's awesome. So he's got a little jar and like a harness around him, like he's carrying it like a bag. That's really cool, Fizzy. I really like the way that you put him onto the background there. Like just to give the feel of Hollow Knight.
Yeah, looks like the fungal waste.
It does. Two girls and a robot for a month. Yeah, it sounds slightly different to the way the project looked. Aw, that's awesome. Steiny saying thanks for the colour help. Here's a backpack made from the shrooms you can bounce on.
Oh, you're welcome, dude.
That's really cool. He's albino, that's why he has bright colours. I was sad to miss Animonthly yesterday though. I tried. I got back and it was like 10 o'clock and I tried to do some animation in time. But there wasn't really.
There was no time.
Yeah. Like, I started it but I was like, eh.
We started our day at 5 AM though.
Yeah.
Because our friend Reka was leaving.
Oh my god, yeah, Reka's actually gone. She's gone.
What do you mean she's actually gone?
There's no Reka. She's been here for like the past 2 months. And now she's no Reka anymore. She's gone.
She's yeah.
It's so sad.
She still exists.
She does still exist, but she doesn't exist while we are anymore. It's so sad. There's food for baby Willow in there. You complaining about the bears now? You dare complain about the bears.
Are you making a bare naked lady again? I will be making consistently bare naked ladies throughout Inktober.
Yeah, you best get used to bears. Because the next month is going to be all bears.
But right now I'm just doing a bear study. I mean, I could attach a female to it, but we'll see.
I don't know what to do. Like, I'm between choosing a different artist every day that I kind of either emulate or do a homage to, so that I do lots of different styles in a short amount of time, which would be really fun. Or doing places, so I do the place I've been every day.
Places one would really push you, I guess, because you don't tend to do environments all that much.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking, is that it'll make me better at that. Like, either way, I'm trying to push myself to do things I'm not comfortable with. Either emulate other artists or do some environments.
Hey Claire.
I don't know which to do though. Claire, good morning!
It's a busy fit.
Oh, I'm so glad I get to speak to you again. Yay, Animornings! How are you? How is everything? I'm going to spend today doing a lot of work on this. So, fingers crossed, Claire. We'll have the animation and the colours done for the end of the weekend.
Ah yeah, and he was like, will you colour this at the weekend? I was like, sure.
Yeah, because I've got today and tomorrow that I'm going to mostly be working on this, just to polish it off. Because now I can dedicate full days to it. Because Glim is done. Fuzzy D says that his character is a teen. That's why he has another tiny wing and it's not bent all the way.
Oh, cool.
You really thought about it, Fuzzy D, which is awesome. Like, that's one of the best things about doing character designs, is being able to reflect through the design the past of the character or the age of the character, and you're doing that really well. You've really thought about it. With character design, a lot of people just draw what they think looks cool, rather than what reflects the character and what tells you more about the character. It's pretty awesome. We're going to play some Hollow Knight today as well, so I'm pretty happy about that. Looking forward to it.
Me too.
Yeah, Glim is done for now, until I start thumbnailing the next book. I hope it's all gone well though, Claire, all your singing stuff.
Ah, so the flying things in the fungal wastes are young mantises. Gotcha.
Oh, that's really cool.
Bryony! Hello!
Bryony! Good morning! It was so cool to meet you! In person. In persons. Oh, you got a callback for 2 characters in your musical, Claire. That's awesome. Congratulations. Are they characters that you wanted to play as well? Oh, it's so awesome to be here with you guys again.
Get news. I think I need to clean my glasses.
I think I need to do something with Magus's head, which is weird and in the wrong place.
Aww. Thanks, Bryony. This is our first stream since Thought Bubble.
It is! We got back yesterday night. We got in the door about 10 o'clock or something, because we went to pick up milk and bread. Tried to do something, fell asleep very quickly. I'm so glad you enjoyed the book though. It means so much to have people actually read it and say they enjoy it.
Take care, Fids.
Because it's one thing saying it looks cool, but another thing actually enjoying it. See, Claire, have an awesome day at work. And say hi to the boulders for me.
The boulders now, that's great.
Talking to the boulders. They should have a race and call it the Boulder Dash.
I think they do.
Really?
Oh, you mean Boulder themselves should? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that would be awesome.
If it's already taken anyway, then that's fine.
No, I think Boulder Dash is like... or is it Boulder Dash? I might be thinking Boulder Dash.
I think the last stream was like 10 days ago or something, right? It's not quite been 2 weeks, but it's been more than a week. Or has it been 2 weeks? When did we leave?
We left on Saturday, so it would have been the Friday before that.
Yeah.
It's been pretty much 2 weeks, 13 days,
Oh wow. Crazy.
I think.
I'm thinking that when we go to my parents, we'll be able to actually stream.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we'll work out something before we go. Oh, we're having open day today. That's really cool. I hope you get lots of interested people. Snag lots of awesome animators and storyboard artists and background artists and compositors. Get all them talented peeps in. How did we find football overall? We didn't get to see as much of it as we wanted to.
Yeah, like we went around a little bit on the Sunday, but it was all too fast.
Yeah, we were very concerned about doing a good job tabling because we'd never done it before. So we didn't want to leave our table too much, so we spent so much time at our table. We only got around a couple of hours on the Sunday, but it looked incredible. It's the kind of thing that I think next time we'll make more time for. But as an experience, it was fantastic. It was so fun. I think 2 days was the perfect amount of time for it as well. Because Saturday was really, really fun but tiring, and Sunday luckily was a bit quieter.
Yeah. What was the moral of the con? I think for us, we learned what type of audience will buy prints, because and what sort of prints they will buy at Thought Bubble. Those are the main takeaways for me.
Yeah, like we barely sold any prints. The prints didn't do very well, but the prints which we did sell were almost exclusively Mike's sky whales and bear paintings. So I think when people are buying something, especially for the price point we had it at, which was quite high, they want it to be like a frameable, beautiful painting rather than anything which looks like character development work. But I think our price point was a little bit high on those as well.
Yeah, I think so.
We stayed in the Airbnb with a bunch of friends, so that was really, really nice. And it was kind of cheap as well because we were all dividing the costs. We made a couple of mistakes. We're going to do a vlog on it, I think, or something. A video on how to do your first con. What mistakes not to make. Bryony, you should definitely come over to Ireland. One of the mistakes we made was that we bought a card reader in advance, thinking I was being all organised. I ordered this thing called Sum Up, not realising that it gets locked to where you are, and buying an Irish one means that it only kind of works in Ireland and Irish currency. Like, we could make it work in England, but it was locked to euros, so everything would be displayed in euros, and it would show there would be euro conversion rates and charges.
Yeah.
And there was no way for us to change the bank address on it.
Not within the time, like they were like, if you wanted to change it, you'll have to contact us, and we were like, we have 2 days.
Yeah. We were like, yeah, literally we've got 2 days, we're not going to be able to get it ordered in time. Luckily we went out and bought a Square card reader from the Apple shop, and that seemed to work really well. It was awesome. It actually really helped us to keep inventory as well. But yeah, so that was a mistake we made. Check when you buy card readers, they're not going to be region locked or currency locked or anything like that.
Yeah, I think we've been intending to do the going early thing this Sunday, but we had we'd asked our friends to help us go to a panel, so we sort of combined going to the panel and whizzing round in the same time block.
Ah, I didn't realise that you could go early and like go around the other artist tables before properly opening yours. That's awesome. Like, we just got in at usual time and showed people how to use a table and machines and where the prints were and everything. And then lesson 2, we went around to the panel and the other artists.
We'll do that next year though.
Yeah, that's awesome.
If they let us back.
Yeah, I hope they will, because I'd like to do it again. I haven't managed to read all of the swag I got yet though. I haven't managed to read the stuff that I got from your table, Bryony. We got Lost Light, and we got A Story So Far, and we got Swap. I had a look through Swap actually, and that's hilarious. I really, really like it. I think Swapped Harry Potter is fantastic. That's really cool. I love that painting that I saw you doing as well. I was proud to have seen the progress with that.
We did meet Tibbs. We got very lost.
Yes, we met Tibbs, and we were like, come with us back to our place that we were staying, back to our house, and then we couldn't find our house, and Tibbs was like, I'll find your house. And she found our house for us. Tibbs was awesome. I wish we could have hung out longer, but she had to shoot off because she had work the next day and she needed to get to her hotel. But she was super cool, and it was really nice to meet her. We got to go on an adventure with her.
Yeah. She's got a story she can tell, I guess. That time where the bear got lost in the woods or whatever. Leeds is tricky, but we did find a very convenient route that just worked. And it was pretty much a straight line, but it was a very bendy road.
I don't think that's the first time I've ever seen you get lost, so... I'm so used to you just knowing where we are and being really good with directions.
Well, I think the trouble with that is I hadn't actually looked where our where the apartment was in relation to anything. I just sort of knew the routes that we'd taken, so I was looking for landmarks, and we pretty much got lost immediately after walking away from the Granary Wharf.
It was pretty funny.
Uh-huh.
Tibbs! Hello! How are you? Are you feeling any better?
Hello.
Hey guys. Yeah, how are you? Also, Bryony, how did you find football? How did it go for you?
Is this your first year or have you been before? You can answer any of those questions.
Is that to me? Or to
To
Bryony?
Bryony.
I get confused if you're reading from the chat or asking people. My bad. Yep. Also sleepy tips. Also sleepy. But very happy also to be streaming. Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you give us a cold, Bryony? Is that where my cough is from?
Sad bears are my speciality. But you'd ever draw a happy bear, Mike?
I've drawn happy bears.
I'm trying to remember a happy bear.
But I'm listening to this. So it's kind of pouring through.
Ooh. You've gone very tribal, I see.
I have actually found a place in my story for a naked lady bear.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Which story?
Raven King.
Where are you going to put it?
Well,
Okay, this slug needs to be done. So does this slug. Sorry, carry on.
part of the story deals with shape-shifting. So I figure lady bear lady has kind of more control over her shape-shifting
Mm-hmm.
and can like targetly change what she wants at will. So I figure the protagonist will at some point have to learn about shapeshifting from this character.
You should explain your story, Mike. You
I
should tell people what it's about.
will tell my story when I tell it.
Also, Orlando, yeah, I really like Gravity Falls. You made your money back for the table, that's awesome. That's really cool. The taco printed well. Yeah, it's all Jared Way's fault. Yeah, you should tell the story, Mike. Or at least how far you've got with it. We want to hear about Raven King.
Okay, so Raven King is about how to start. Effectively, a young tribes person is separated from their hunting party and ends up like sliding down a ravine or something into what would have been considered like, don't go in there, that's the forest of the gods sort of thing, like, no. And she ends up bumping into an old man who's a little kooky, and he's sort of wandering about and he just keeps following her. And then she happens upon a raven that's been injured and it's hiding in a log, and in her attempt to help the raven, she's sort of like noticed by the old man a bit more. And then she concocts a way to like, she has to try and find a way to get the raven out of the log, and in doing so she sort of makes this kind of bond with it, and it turns out the raven is a particular raven of Norse mythology, and she ends up getting whisked away. And this is a really bad way of telling the story. Like, I'm trying to tell the story without telling the story.
Oh, tell the story.
But if I tell the story, then people won't know that. I don't know.
Oh, you don't have to. I mean, I want you to do whatever's most comfortable for you. But I know the story, and I still am interested in seeing it, reading it.
That's true. Okay. Yeah. So she effectively finds Odin's raven cowering in a log, and it's been shot down by an arrow. And she concocts a way to get it out of the log through leverage and rope and stuff. And unbeknownst to her, like, the raven's being hunted. So because she's sort of like caring for the raven, and Odin takes an interest in this, he ends up like pulling her through a portal to keep them both safe. But he ends up stranding her because he's weakened himself, and she ends up growing up in an abandoned city and having to fend for herself. So the story kind of follows her readjusting and trying to escape this city, and she learns the skills and stuff in order to do so, and ends up building a reputation or a myth around herself in that city, and in that city is going to be a bear lady as well. The story deals with what was the theme again?
What's that golden theme again?
Yeah.
Also, just hello, Daniel. Really, really, really liked your monthly yesterday. And sorry, just before I went to bed. Sorry, Mike. Carry on.
I'm just thinking what the theme is. What's to do with forgetting, moving on, or letting go is not forgetting, because the character has to deal with feeling forgotten or abandoned, and that's to do with something that happens earlier, but she has a lot of anger and spite toward that, which kind of part of the shape-shifting within the story is letting go of your old self to become a new self, and she can't really do that. Like, she hasn't learned to do that. So while she has the ability, or like I think shape-shifting in Norse is called Hamr, Hamr, and she is able to influence the hammer of others, but can't fully change shape herself. So she ends up like taking the essence of other, like she goes hunting and stuff and taking or using the essence of others' hammer to almost make items that do stuff. It's a whole thing.
Isn't that more left over from when it was a game, though?
It is influenced by the game, yeah.
Because you were first developing it as a game, is that right?
Yeah.
And then you decided you'd rather do it as a comic because it was so story heavy.
Well, I wanted to do the prologue as a comic to introduce the game, but making it into a game requires more than the skills that I currently have.
But you could get a team together.
Potentially, yeah.
If you wanted.
The game itself, I kind of summarize as like Shadow the Colossus meets Spider-Man.
So Attack on Titan.
It's pretty Attack on, like, when I saw Attack on Titan, I was like, oh, they're doing the thing that I like. Cool.
Hello, ba 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 ba. Have an awesome day at school.
So yeah. I'll work on my pitch a bunch more.
I mean, I think it sounds great. I still think it sounds great. I was surprised that nobody asked me to pitch Glim. Nobody asked what it was about. 2 people asked, and that was it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was thinking more people would be like, "What is this about?" But I don't know. People just seem to pick it up, flick through, and go, "I would like this." And I'm like, "Okay."
I think it's because once you flick through, you pretty much have a good idea of what it's about.
You get a sense for what it's about, yeah. I actually have.
Oh, Brian's heading off. See you, Bryony.
Take care, Brian.
It was so cool to meet you. Hope we get to meet you again soon and hang out more. Sorry, Mike.
I was just gonna say, I think I have some concept art from it.
Yay! Oh, that sounds pretty cool, Steiny, do tell. A story about the use of fear as currency.
That's cool. Currency stuff's cool.
Oh, using memory as currency. Rolando, tell us about that too. Yeah, I completely agree. What matters in stories is how you tell them, the execution. Because every story that I can think of has basically been told already. But the difference is in how you tell it. What's your unique perspective? What are you trying to say? And how are you saying it?
Shadow of the Colossus plus Spider-Man is the coolest combination I never knew I wanted to see. Fuck it, I might just start developing it.
Jeez, dude, why not?
Yeah. I messed around with Unity, like animation stuff, a while back. I'm not talking about actually making the game part of it, but I was tinkering with it.
Mm-hmm.
Character painting Robin copy. This may not be the most up-to-date version of the character. Oh no, I think it is pretty much.
I'd still be interested, Steiny, in seeing how it goes and how it develops. It sounds like a really cool concept.
So this was a rough idea for the character.
Wow, Steiny, that sounds so cool. That sounds crazy as all heck, but awesome.
Yeah, it's the same character, Tibbs. She's Toik, she cute who would share a meal in a bonfire. Lol. Her working title name at the moment is Robin. Cause hey, I like bird names. And I have a flapjack.
I
No,
met
it's
Joe
a
Sparrow over the weekend. Just thought I'd drop that in as you're saying bird names.
What did you meet?
Joe Sparrow.
Oh, cool.
Go down later. Anywho,
I wonder if he would become a pirate.
a pirate.
Jack Sparrow.
Sparrow and Swift.
She hunted Mahir.
She hunted Mahir. I guess what the music. Whoops. I accidentally clicked on the restream thing.
Whoops.
Whoops.
But yeah, I think I could do a pretty hash job at modelling the character. But it would take me forever. And it's not really a skill set I want to have. So what I think I might do is try and find a collaborator if it were to be made in 3D. To make it rather than spend the time myself making it.
What kind of game would it be? Would it be like first person, third person,
Third person.
top down, low poly, or realistic?
I don't know.
It's okay. There are no wrong answers, I'm just wondering.
I think if it was too high fidelity, it would never get finished. So it'd probably have to be stylized in a way, because that was very realistic. I think very similar in feel to Shadow of the Colossus is what's in my head. In terms of mix of realism / stylization.
Also, Orlando, you say cyberpunk, I say sign me up. See you, Noah.
Bye, Noah.
It was cool to see you again. Have a great night.
I managed to get someone to say, I didn't know you could do that with Photoshop when they were looking at one of my prints.
That's cool.
I was like, psh, yeah.
That's a good thing. Ha! Oh, hey Patrick!
Patrick!
It did, thank you so much. Oh, it's really cool to be back. We've really missed doing the streams. Also, I've just missed hanging out with people in general, so it's really, really awesome to be able to be home again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the weekend stream.
Yeah? Really cool. How are you doing? How is everything? It's probably not that late for you though. Oh no, wait, it'll be super late for you.
Yeah.
I'm like so stuck in yesterday still. I still feel like we just got back from the airport.
No, we had a night's sleep.
We had sleep. Sleep happened. We're on the other side now. Wow, that's amazing. You can do it, Patrick. Have faith. Don't lose heart. I think that's incredible, though.
Yeah, I was just saying to you that over the time that we've been sort of caught up in our own stuff, people have been working on and finishing their Oni shots.
Yeah, it's been really cool
really
to see everything
exciting.
come together. Like from the outside. See everyone working on this same project.
The outside looking in.
Go for it, Rolando. I'd definitely be tuning in this weekend though. It'd be nice to be able to catch back up with Patrick's streams.
Mm-hmm.
It's only been like a few days, but I feel like it's been ages that we've been away. Ooh!
The project.
Thank you. We'll check that out after the stream. That's
So
awesome.
Gonna cheat here.
Oh man, I'm excited about the project. It's gonna be so cool. The project. That's my.
Is that your Adventure Zone sort of like memory erased thing?
No, it's my really bad lightning effect. It needs some work.
You need some work.
I've got tons of work. That'd be really fun, Patrick. I'd love that.
Bear is too shiny.
That'd be really, really, really cool. Yeah, you need to come up with like a code name or something. Whoa, yeah, it is a shiny bear.
They're being like hit by a lot of sunlight in the back of them, and I was trying to paint it and it wasn't working. So
That's a cool code name. I like it. It sounds as cool as the project is. Nightwolf. Ow!
Okay, so what I'm using is a soft brush, yeah, but in the mode up here it's set to linear dodge and then on the layer it's set to overlay.
Okay.
Wait, did you just... Oh, let's call it Nightwolf. Cool, okay. Patrick called it that.
Yeah. It's an awesome name, huh?
It makes me think of... Oh, fuck! Oh! Okay, so... two shows that were airing around the same time that both had pretty cool intros were Knight Rider and Airwolf, and that's the combination of those two things.
It reminds me a bit of The Wolf by Sienna's, that awesome song with the really cool music video. I really like that song. Because the song's called The Wolf. I should link that again in case people haven't seen it because it's so good. I love the animation.
I love the Airwolf theme. Sorry, I'm just
I
listening.
don't think I ever watched Airwolf.
Man, you didn't watch the show where they solved domestic disputes with an attack helicopter?
No. I want this. What? Was this live action? Was this a cartoon?
It was live action.
How did they solve domestic disputes with a helicopter?
Missiles.
your argument is invalid. Helicopter. Like, people would say like my oven's broken and then they'd send the helicopter round, or people would be like, oh, he said this to me, and they'd send the helicopter.
Well, I think it was more like car chases and stuff, but they would use an attack helicopter, like a technologically advanced attack helicopter.
An attack helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got super excited when you said domestic disputes because I was imagining like people, a family having an argument and then just a helicopter like lowering down through the window.
Yeah. Guys
rattling through the roof.
A little bit like that. Oh no, I've got, sorry Norse music. I need to listen to that theme right now. And so do all of you.
What's that now? What's this now?
Take care, Patrick.
See you, Patrick. Have a great time at work tomorrow too. Can't wait to speak more about Nightwolf. Owl, Nightwolf, Nightwolf. You've confused me with helicopters now. All I can think of is rotary blades. Are you clapping?
Yeah, I'm listening to the theme.
Ah, I see. You know what else had a good theme?
What?
Bucky O'Hare.
Oh yeah, it does.
See you, Melon.
See you later, animators. Nice.
In a while. Oh, there has to be something. I'll think of something.
Okay, I need to go back.
Back to the Bast. Samurai Bear. Yeah, we could just paste his foot. Where's the challenge in that?
Okay, I see.
Ba-ba-da-bum.
I mean, I think believing in yourself has a lot to do with the willingness to try to accomplish something, not the like unshakable belief that you won't fail. Because I think you need to accept that you could fail and do it anyway.
I don't even think it's a matter of accepting that you could fail. I think it's a matter of knowing that you are going to fail. And that's not like a don't bother trying because you'll just fail thing. That's a failure is a necessary ingredient to making success. If everyone stopped as soon as they failed at anything, you would never succeed at anything.
Yeah.
Like, when has anything ever just perfectly gone right the first time round? More so, when have you ever been able to replicate that? Like, you have to fail. I learned to skate by falling over a lot.
And getting back up again.
Yeah, I keep trying. Like, you learn where your balance is. I didn't draw a cow correctly the first time I drew one. How do you even measure what's a success and what's a failure? It's all just learning. But failure is necessary. Like, there's no point in seeing it as something bad or evil. It's the thing which teaches you the most. Like, fail faster.
Fail faster is like yeah.
Yeah, if you want to get better sooner, fail faster.
I think that's why posting your failures to get feedback from people who have more experience than you, they can sort of see some of the pitfalls in your work that they themselves might have faced already. It's like, you know, you leave in Dark Souls, you leave those little notes for people, like, don't go here, there's a boulder that's going to fall on you. Like, you need to put your own little signposts that are just like, ha, what's around the next corner? It doesn't actually work that way in the messaging system, but certainly you can learn from others' mistakes by being present to them.
That's one of the reasons I really love seeing people's original line work, is you can see where they've tried to, you can see where they've made the mistakes and where they've had to use whiteout and where they've tried to compensate for things or colour over things. And there's something empowering about seeing that even the artists you really admire, like, often make mistakes.
Also, I want to talk about giving up, because it was just brought up. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes giving up is the right thing to do. And I don't mean giving up as like, I'm going to completely stop doing this creative thing that we all do. But sometimes you're working in an area that you might feel that you've been pressured into because that's where you've told jobs are. And it's like, I need to get employed. So I'm going to keep doing this thing that I don't quite enjoy and get skills in it so that I'm hireable or whatever. And, or like sometimes you're just doing something that isn't necessarily the best thing for you. So like switching track and trying something else and gaining perspective from that has a little element of giving up in it. But sometimes it's important to do that.
Too often people hold on to where they are and what they have currently because they feel like it is giving up to let go, and they get stuck in this one place because they're like, well, I've already put all this time into developing this career, I can't stop now. Like, in for a penny, in for a pound. Like, don't be scared to just be like, you know what, no, this was the wrong way to go, and now I know. you're not required to stick on a project or stay in a place because you've been there for a long time.
I think we get hung up on what is kind of like what feels professional. Like, often we'll think being unprofessional is like not doing the job. But sometimes it's important to just be like, this isn't working. Like,
yeah, if the job isn't for you, if you're not enjoying it anymore, you're best to let people know sooner.
yeah, I saw a tweet. I saw a tweet. Yay! It's a story. But it was about if you feel like something isn't working or there's a problem, talk to your team. Don't just disappear. So like, it's professional to raise concerns. It's professional to, in advance of like when it's going to hit critical mass, be like, I can't do this in the time that we have, or I can't see how to move forward on this piece or this work, and seek help from. I think I'm like switching tracks another time here, where it's not talking about giving up anymore, but like trying to find a solution in a creative team should involve the creative team at times. Like if it's out with your ballpark, like they're not going to be like, ah, shit, this person doesn't know what they're doing, because like that's the whole essence of collaboration, is you're bringing what you know and they're bringing what they know.
And no one can know everything. That's why you need a team.
I need to read the chat a bit more. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, really do feel free to get some feedback from us. Or from everyone in the chat.
Think about how much India and I shared of Glim while we were working on it. Like constantly showing what we're working on. It's funny how much people were like, but I don't want to know the story. So like, particular Katie just was like, I've seen the art, I know I quite like it, and I want to buy it. And she didn't know what the story was. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, she was awesome. They're definitely, like, I have seen a lot of people get stuck in projects because they've already put a lot of time into it and they don't want to let people down.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of value to telling your teammates, look, like this is dragging on and I'm like not believing in it as much anymore. How do you guys feel? Or just feeling free to say, you know what, I'm stepping back from this. I've been working on this for X amount of time. I want to do my own projects. I'm taking a break from it, or I'm stepping back from it.
Yeah.
Just don't trap yourself, you know?
I think to be careful though with sharing your story too prematurely is we as humans, we release like chemicals into our brains, and sometimes when you pitch something to someone, your brain recognizes that as having done the thing, like you've almost simulated the experience, and it's tricky to you have to push past that feeling like you've already done the thing to actually do the thing, but with practice or whatever, like sharing and
Jake
then
Parker.
doing the thing.
Jake Parker mentions that as something that he has a problem with.
Mm-hmm.
He used to share all the development work of all his projects, and then he stopped doing that because what he found was that when he was sharing the development work for his projects, he would get to about 60% of the way through,
Mm-hmm.
and then lose passion for the project.
Because he's already shown it.
Yeah, and it was because once people knew the story, once he felt like he had simulated that experience with people, he already felt like he'd got the reward of telling the story. So he no longer was passionate about telling people that story, he was passionate about moving on to the next one.
Yeah, I think it's important to hold certain stuff back, but if you're struggling with something, like, just share that.
Yeah. Well, that's Jake Parker. Like, I'm very happy to share all the stuff on the way along and still do the thing, but different people are going to find it different. And he's definitely someone who feels like the edge gets taken off when he's shared a certain amount.
Oh man, Friend DA sounds great.
Friend DA.
That's cool, Andrew. Like, storytelling as a kind of... Because if you think about people that put on stage shows, or like comedians, they'll have the same material night after night and they refine how they tell it. Just telling the story to someone is good practice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I think I'm in that mindset too. I'm always trying to figure out how best to tell the story. So me sharing it doesn't necessarily mean that I've told it the way I want to. It's interesting though to hear about all the different ways it can make you feel to actually tell your story.
Yeah.
Problems people run into just from sharing it.
India almost cried at the con when someone came back.
Did cry.
Yeah, okay. India cried. Like she was. I don't. Do you want to tell this?
No, you can tell it. I might go.
Wiki. So India was like, I just like someone who we saw yesterday, who got the book, to have read it and to come back today to see us, to let us know that they enjoyed it, or let her know that they enjoyed it, because she's, she wants to know that the story is there. And Ben Griffin came back, and he was like, "Oh, I'm just here to I wanted to let you guys know, like, that I really enjoyed the story." And India was actually in a conversation with someone at the time, so I just went, "It's you, you're the one," and like, you need to tell her that, like, and then I tried to keep talking to him to keep him at the table, and then I managed to just kind of interject and be like, "India, you need to hear this," and like, gave his thoughts on the story, and India teared up, and it was one of the highlights of the show for me.
It was one of the highlights of the show for me too. Because it's one thing selling your book, but it's another thing if someone comes back and tells you what they thought of it, because otherwise it disappears and you never hear from it again, and you just hope that whoever bought it enjoyed it. So that was an amazing feeling, just to hear that someone really enjoyed what they read. Meant a whole lot.
It was nice.
It was just a great time. I'm super pumped to work on book 2 now. Hey Savio! How are you? thanks, Rolando. I hope so. We try and keep each other motivated.
Mom's chicken soup for the soul.
Oh. That's what you guys are to us too, though.
Yeah.
Seeing all your work is really inspiring. Also, I love chicken soup.
You do.
I do.
You do.
We missed you, Savio. How are you? How's everything? How's school?
How's math?
No.
Sorry, yeah. We had been trying to do streams while we were away, so we had set it set to private to test them, and we're dupes and didn't remember to change it back.
Yeah. We tried very hard to stream from Leeds, but it wasn't the best. Ooh, what test was it, Savio? I'm so glad I never have to take another test. Apart from maybe a blood test. Or a driving test. But probably never a driving test.
Oh, we got a tweet from the Etherington brothers.
We did! Oh man, they were awesome!
They're so cool.
I haven't read their books yet, but I've got them. I got Your, and I got another one about adventurers that looks really awesome.
Long Gone Dawn.
Long Gone Dawn, yeah. They were so nice. We went to their table and they were just super high energy and happy and fun. What did they say?
They said, because I tagged them in the our hall post. They was like, "So good to meet you guys. Hope the world knows you're about to dominate the comics market. Your book was off the right. Okay, dominates in capitals and off the chain beautiful, as in caps, and so is respect at the end."
Oh my god.
Oh man, they were just so cool to meet.
Yeah, they were awesome. Super encouraging.
A big thank you to Katie for like showing them our book before we got there.
Oh my god, Katie, you're the best.
Because it made like talking to them kind of, it broke the ice for us before we even got there.
Which lips concerns you, Steiny? No, we're back in Dublin now. That's why we're able to stream again. We got back yesterday night.
Our plane was actually a little late in taking off and landing.
It was, which is amazing. Because I should tell you guys, I met this guy at the bank who's apparently one of the 4 telepaths in the UK. One of the 4 real telepaths. And he knew we were going to Dublin. And he was like, "Your plane's at like 6, right?" And I was like, "No, it's at 5:30. And then our plane was delayed.
Till 6.
To 6. He knew. He told me to be careful of backstabbers. So that's what I'm going to do. Get some back armour. Become the turtle. Become the snail. Although it didn't work too well for that snail yesterday. That Mike stepped on.
Say what?
That snail you killed.
You stepped on one first.
I know!
No.
I feel so bad.
So Tell them I killed a snail. And then be
He
like,
did. In cold blood.
do
He
snails
didn't, he
bleed?
stepped on it. Oh god, they probably do. Their insides all come out. It's horrible. Poor snails. We try really hard to avoid them.
But yeah, so we're in the bank making a cash deposit. Ooh. And the guy next to me was like sighing a bit, like, because the wait times. So I was like, gonna be like, we have a plane to catch, so I can't let you in ahead of us because we were short on time. But I was just like, oh, we have a plane to catch. And then he was like, yeah, you're flying to Ireland. I'm like, yeah. He's like, Dublin. I'm like, yeah. And that's when he started talking about being second sighted. And then I went off to the cashier dude, and India was left talking to him. And you were pretty scared after. You were pretty shaken.
Yeah, it's because he kept talking about plane crashes. And I'm a pretty nervous flyer anyway. So when someone mentions plane crashes, when they say that they have second sight and you're about to get on a plane, that you have a fear of anyway. It's not the best time.
Yeah.
But I don't think he wasn't saying ours was gonna crash.
Yeah.
But just the mention of it, I was like, what if he knows something? If you could change your fate. Savio, don't kill him. He'd see you coming, man.
I'm giving this bear a bit more attitude than the reference that I've got.
He's got an attitude.
I have accidentally though, like, this back end should be a lot bigger.
His butt.
I think this is a female bear.
Her butt.
Yeah. It
Get
feels
that
like
bear
a female
bottom.
bear in the reference. I guess I kind of tend to draw mostly female bears though.
I don't know. I can't tell the difference. I guess I'm speciesist like that.
You just triggered someone in the chat. Would ye?
Would ye?
Would ye? If you could change your feet, would ye? Oh, no.
Is his Scottish side coming out now?
Never. I like that you can tell the difference now.
Between what?
Me talking normally, me talking with a... Okay, I was gonna say me talking with a slightly like put on Scottish accent, but we met a German guy.
I could always tell by the way.
Yeah, we met a German guy, and he spoke like awesome, like he just spoke English with like a slight German accent. But there was one night we were just all like hanging out, and he just started talking like with a more stereotypical German accent, which is the first time I've ever heard an English-speaking German speak German in the way that English perceives how Germans would sound.
Yeah, he was like making fun of a stereotypical German accent.
And it was just
But
like,
it was hilarious because he was German, so he was doing it really super convincingly well. And seeing him suddenly turn from this like quite quiet guy into like this screaming stereotype was really funny.
yeah, it caught me off guard, and I was like just in tears.
Yeah. So what's everyone's plans for today?
Well, you know mine, so.
I do. We made plans together.
You could change your feet.
Feet.
You could change your feet. Crab is like, my plan is to climb to the tallest mountain.
That's awesome. So you're making another animation on the side of your larger project. That's just Steiny, by the way.
Hmm?
Just Steiny was saying that he was going to continue the small animation. Tim is going back to the canal life. Canal people born and bred. Once you're a canal person, you stay a canal person forever. At least we always know where to find you. Just follow the canal. Oh my god, what am I even doing with this leg? What is this leg even doing?
I want to know some art history.
Nah, not really, Xavier. I was just asking what everyone's up to today. If anyone has any play-ons. I might make me some nice coffee. That regular.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Very cool. Did I say anal person? Canal person? Canal person is what I said. But you know, to each their own. Sorry, Mike.
I just brought up my bear reference that I've been using.
The bear.
And the bear.
And the bear.
Because I need to flip it. Because my bear doesn't look all that much like this bear.
There you bear. Yeah, art history is difficult. There's so much of it. There's a whole lot of history. Minoan art. I have to look it up. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's not a bunch of minnows doing art. It's sardine to look better. Eh?
Eh?
Hmm.
You should know if I get your joke and I don't laugh, it's because I didn't find it funny.
I don't know if you just, like, don't find it funny or if you just didn't get it. Because surely you would laugh. There are plenty of fish in Minoan art. Ah, you see? And you thought I was talking tripe. Ah, that one got you.
I can see where this is going.
Mm-hmm. You should contribute.
I did.
I don't get it.
I can see where this is going.
Oh, as in canned fish?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I know it's terrible.
That's terrible. Your jokes need a tune up.
A tuna.
A tune up. Oh jeez, yeah, that does sound intense, Rolando. Good luck. I mean, I'm sure you'll get it. It just sounds like a pain. guys seen that game called, I think it's called Pantheon? But it's all like ancient Greek art, like they had on the vases. You talking about Egyptian art reminded me of it because the Egyptian art and the Roman art the Greek art have in common the fact that they're very 2D and the people are all drawn on flat planes. Anyway,
Why do you reckon that is?
I'm not sure whether maybe the ancient Greeks were influenced by the Egyptians, maybe.
Maybe they had more understanding of black holes than we do, and they were actually depicting the interior of a black hole upon the surface in which it was projected.
Oh, maybe, Michael, maybe. But yeah, there's a game and it's all done in that style, so it's all very flat 2D, done on levels as if you were on some kind of ancient Greek vase, which is really amazing. So it looks really cool. You can't bear these puns. Oh, Pantheon. Nice job on finding the actual title. Yeah, they are. We have automated phone services as well and they're terrible. They're like, we can understand what you... No, you can't. You can't understand it. You can't. No matter what, I always just end up getting sent through to an operator either way.
Oh, the sad bear.
Oh. Why never a happy bear, Mike?
I'll draw a happy bear next time.
Whoa, it'll be sad again.
It won't be sad again.
I bet it'll be sad again. You can't appreciate a good fish pun. You're full of carp. Yes, I feel I have Night in the Woods playing in the background. Don't worry, the holidays will be here soon enough. When are the next holidays for you, Savio? He looks so sad! He's so sad! Why is he so sad?
The reference is pretty sad as well.
But why is the bear sad?
I don't know.
Oh! I feel bad for Pengles. We took Pengles with us to Leeds. And he spent like the entire weekend under the table because there was no room for him. And then we packed him up and he's just like, his face just got squashed in.
Were you there when I had my bag searched?
No!
And Pengles was in it?
What did the guy do?
So,
a penguin.
So effectively, Pengles is about the same size as my rucksack. So he was pretty much stuffed in there, and the guy was like, open up the bag, and I just put it on the ground and I went, there's a stuffed toy in here. And then I unzipped the bag, and the entire opening of the bag kind of like pushed apart, and Pengles' head sort of inflated out into the space. I just looked up at the guy, and he's just like, fair enough.
Oh, Pengles. We're sorry for smushing you into such a small space. Oh. Safio, your holiday starting on your birthday is awesome. He had a reflection of Pengles in the bear's eyes.
Long live Pengles. It's Pangles.
Only because he's a penguin. We're very imaginative with our names.
His name is Pangleberry. No, isn't it? Is it?
It is Pangleberry, yeah.
Pangleberry, yeah.
That's his full name.
If he was a trucker.
Do you remember my crow's name, Mike?
Yeah, it's Birdaduke.
There you are. Bernaduke.
No, Birdaduke.
Bernaduke!
Birdaduke.
He's my bird, I named him.
Where is he?
He should be next to your computer.
Yeah, he's next to me. His name is Birdaduke.
I put him there to keep you company.
I love him.
Because you're so lonely.
Well, whose fault's that?
Your fault for pushing people away with your sad birds.
Oh man, I had my entire bag emptied out at the airport on our way back here. It's funny though, because I got to, well, I didn't really push it, but I tried to show the guy our comic.
Any opportunity.
Yeah. Did you give him a business card?
No, I didn't. I should have though.
Yeah.
I wish I had. He seemed interested. He likes Batman. And shows a massive crossover with Glim.
I am the night. Oh, could you do a Midge drawing as Batman?
Yes.
It's been so weird, like, talking about Glim and calling Midge Bridget. Because,
yeah, I know, right?
like, she doesn't actually get called Midge at all in the book.
She does once.
No, she gets called Bridget the Midget.
No, she gets called Midge once.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, in the library?
Yeah.
Fuck, we could have been calling her Midge then.
Well, we can't really to people who haven't read the book before, because they're going to read it and be like, who the heck's Midge? But we can next book, because next book it'll be all Midge all the time. It has been weird though, because we know her as Midge. And we always kind of have. So it's been weird having a book where she's called her full name for almost the entire book.
Yeah. Bridget the Midget. Would you?
Would I? Oh yeah, he is super suspicious. Every time we go anywhere, he gets searched.
I do not get searched every time.
You do.
It's only been this time because I've had to densify my packing in that bag.
Did you get searched on the way over?
They took out the graphics tablet and
So that's a yes. Your bag
tablet.
got held. What about on the way to California?
Yeah.
What about on the way back from California?
Yeah.
Every single time, Mike.
Yeah. I should just not bother taking the laptop out and be like, fuck it, it's not gonna go through first time anyway. You do it.
I'm really glad that you like the vlogs, by the way, Savio. We've got one more to do, and that's all of them.
And then we'll never do a vlog again.
Never again.
I'll let you know I've had a haircut and I look respectable now. I was still wearing my hat though. I think one of the things if we were to do more vlogs, we could sort of skip out on is saying hello at the beginning.
Sorry?
Like, we tend to, because there's so much time between when we're filming ourselves for the vlogs, we keep just going, hello, at the beginning of the footage.
It's true.
So it's just like, hello, next cut, hello, next cut, hello.
That's true. It's a shame we didn't get to upload them sooner too.
Yeah.
Because we say come and see us at Leeds, but it's already after Leeds.
It's true. Hello, we're at Leeds. Hello, we are at Help with Table. Hello is cute. Oh yeah, the audio levels, we just didn't bother.
Yes, please do though. Like, give us any and all tips are welcome and needed. I was hoping that I could bring my camcorder, but the charger it's long disappeared, and they're not making them anymore, so I couldn't order another one. So we were just filming on our phones. I don't know if that makes a difference, but yeah, please, tips and tricks.
Oh, well, with the Let's Plays, I pass the audio through audio levels to bring up the highs and bring up the lows and drop the high stuff. I just didn't bother with the log. Okay. Yeah, we could. Tips is suggesting using the scene view and guitar. I think if we'd use the audio of that over a montage of clips, that could be really great.
Oh.
We can do that on the We're Coming Home.
You can't do anything about that really though, because that was me at the helm, and I didn't want myself on there very much. Especially not playing guitar, so I cut it short deliberately. Because I didn't want to show too much of it, because I get embarrassed. I only play it for fun, I'm not very good at it. Like, I strum it.
But she wrote that song.
I write very simple songs with the notes that I know. Well, we were going to record Lasers and Feelings for Raker at some point.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about like using the environments. I just kind of shot wherever we were. But we could have thought more about composition and such.
They were meant to be kind of goofy, though.
Even then, though, you can still shoot to enhance that, you know?
Yeah. Well, I shot a bunch of like footage out of a window of like the setting that we were in the armory to show the outside of it, and India cut it out. This isn't us talking. But
it was just environment. They were already like, we were already super long. It was already 10 minutes long or something, the video.
like I did a camera move where I was looking at out the window, and then I just pan across to where they were kind of like walking ahead of me looking at swords. Good night, Andrew.
Oh, night, Andrew. Yeah, exactly. Goofy. Excuses! We'll try and get better for next time. But yeah, for sure, like, give us all the tips. I do love Incompetech. I was hoping that the length of the music clips we showed would be so short that we wouldn't get copyright infringements, but that didn't work out on the first one because we had that big long thing at the beginning. Yeah, Doig totally wanted the moustache.
Your suggestion of like a bear helmet like
Beautiful.
tickled me though.
Yeah, that would be your ideal helmet. But Incompetech is really, really good. I remember using that for a lot of my my work in university.
Is that
like
Kevin MacLeod stuff?
Yeah, it is. Like surprisingly great quality for completely free. And so much to choose from. And I really like the way that you can sort through it by mood. Because so often I'm like, oh, I want something that's kind of cheerful and uplifting. And you can tick boxes that say cheerful and uplifting and it will show you those types of songs.
Mm-hmm.
Really
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Good way to search for me, because I don't know the names of the songs. Ooh, see you in a sec. Actually, we're probably wrapping up any second because it's 9. It's 9! Hey Artem!
There you
How's
go.
it going? I do till 10. We could maybe do 9:30, but then we should go.
I'm up for that.
Yeah? Okay.
Sure.
Just for you, Savvy, and because we've missed everyone so much, it's so nice to do this again.
You don't have Glim to like immediately have to get started on.
No, it's true. We have a lot of stuff planned for today, but Glim is not among those plans, which is weird.
Well, not working on it anyway. What are we doing today then, since you said we have plans?
Well, we have to send off those files to Rich, because we're reordering the comics.
Mm-hmm.
We have to put Glib on the store,
Mm-hmm.
and then announce that with a Patreon post.
Yay.
We have video editing to do for the next vlog. We have one night to play and record. I have the Adventure Zone animated to finish. And I feel like there's one other thing, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
I think we need to go to the post office to check weight.
Yeah,
for
we need to go to the
sending
post
them.
office. That's right, to check the weight of the book so we know what to charge on the store for the postage.
save a book for you, Savio. You will be welcome to order one once we sort it out.
Yeah, we should have plenty of stock because we're going to order 200 more. And we have, I think, 60 something left. So we should be absolutely fine. But there will be 3 weeks till we can ship them all properly.
Because that's when we'll get the stock.
Yeah, and also we like between two countries at the minute, half our stock is here and half our stock's in England, so coordinating things is a little bit tricky, but we can still do it. Just means postage times will be a little bit longer than they usually would be. But I'm excited. I'm excited to send it online, to send it off to people. I'll do my usual thing of putting a little postcard in with a sketch and everything. It'd be nice to do that again.
We do, Haruko. We use Big Cartel.
I don't know if we could put it on Amazon. I hadn't even thought. Is that something you can do?
Is Burgerland America? Or am I, like, it's completely Michigan?
Yes, we ship everywhere. Anywhere in the world. It might just affect how expensive shipping is. We're really hoping it's not too expensive though. Even though the book has a little bit of heft because it's 60 pages or so long. We're really hoping that the postage isn't expensive. Because I hate that. There's nothing worse than doing a book or a comic and then having to charge as much again for the shipping. That's a terrible feeling.
I don't think it'll be quite like that. It was like that a little bit for North. But I don't think it'll cost €10 to ship.
No, I don't
or 12
either.
euros.
I hope not.
The books will be in euros.
Just because we're in Ireland now.
Yeah.
Does the money get paid into my Irish account for Big Cartel?
Not yet, but we can do that.
That'd be good because that's where Red goes from. So that's a good thing to have money in.
I think what I'm going to do is set up a new PayPal for dogswift@gmail.com.
Okay.
And then we'll have a fresh kind of... Because I spent all my PayPal on various things recently, so...
Yeah, that's fine.
There's no point using that anymore. I'll accept the fucking rupees.
I think so.
Rabbit made my sad bear into an album cover.
We'll let you guys know how much the shipping looks like it's going to be though. We really hope it's going to be not too expensive. Because we understand people might not want to buy the book if it's really, really expensive to get it to them. Stupidest currency in the whole universe, but it sounds so epic.
It's the currency that they chose to use in
Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Hyrulean.
Hylian. Isn't it?
Hylian. Hylian dollars.
I have $1 billion.
Oh! Rabbit made Toy Sad Bear into an album cover and put it on the server.
Bury my feelings.
Oh no! Yes, Savio, come to Ireland. We have green post boxes. I think so, Orlando.
Devalued Mexican pesos. Probably.
Whatever Big Cartel says is fine is fine. Should all come to Ireland. Ireland's great. It's very expensive. But it's good. Yeah, I'm not also not wanting to go to the USA at the minute. I think I'll give the USA a break for the next 4 years or so.
Because you were totally going over there all the time before that.
Yeah, I've been over once. I would love to work with Powerhouse though.
Hmm. I'm using this hairbrush, but I'm not liking going super realistic with the bear part. Interesting. Maybe I just need to go bigger.
Yeah, don't worry, Sapio, it's scary for everyone. The only thing we can do is keep going on as we usually would. Yes, Tibbs, let's talk about the adorable bears.
I think that's a better, like, I was using a hairbrush, lol, and it was feeling a bit too bitsy, but then I just scaled up the brush and used like a coarser mark making.
And that seemed to work.
I think so. I don't know if it's not exactly like, it's not perfect or anything, but...
Harika, what are you working on? My cool projects include the Adventure Zone Animated, Patrick's amazing cool project. I have some stuff I'd like to do with Paper Bag, and the next freelance job I have some sketches to do for them. So it's all exciting, it's all go. Ah, Rabbit, this is all from Night in the Woods. Tibbs, under your secret not coolness, you're secretly cool. That's the key. Wow, Haruka, at least your project involves cats, and cats are great.
Cats are pretty good.
Whoa. I am also starting to seriously consider the idea of organising Sonic the Hedgehog Reanimated. Because no one else seems to be doing it for me.
Is that so?
From one cool person to another cool person, Tibbs. We're both extremely cool. A Sonic Underground Reanimated would be actually pretty awesome. I mean, I always had in mind the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, the really stupid scratch and grounder one. But that one might be even more fun, because it's on the precipice of taking itself too seriously, but at the same time it has these amazingly cringeworthy songs that could be really fun. Yeah, I think actually it might be more fun to do the Underground series. Do you have a preferred episode? You realise, Mike, this might mean that you have to watch Sonic Underground with me at some point to determine which episode to do.
I don't mind watching Sonic.
Even Sonic Underground.
Sonic Underground.
They made a vow their mother will be found.
I'm good.
That's a kick-ass theme song though.
It is. I mean, you could always do the intro as
Yeah.
reanimated.
That's true.
Rabbit says that they want to see my interpretation of Goldilocks, but the bears are done in a very realistic style and a cartoony Goldilocks. I just wrote, "Who slept in my bed?" and like, as a dialogue for this bear.
Who slept in my bed? I like that. The very cartoony Goldilocks who then gets mauled by their very realistic bears, behaving in a very realistic bear fashion.
Yeah, what? She ran away in the story, didn't she?
Yeah, she's scarpers.
In the first story, did she just get, like, completely killed?
I think she might get eaten. Sounds about right.
Like, that's where the story seems to be leading to. Like, just some asshole girl is infiltrating the household of a bunch of bears. She should die.
She needs to get mauled, I think.
Otherwise, where's the moral?
I never watched Mega Man Rolando, so it's not my nostalgia. Yeah, I think that'd be amazing, Tibbs. It's just like, she expected fairy tale to go the way that the fairy tale goes in the English versions, where she's like, oh no, bears, and then the bears are just realistic, actual bears. Yeah, the original fairy tale stories are really effed up. They're really crazy.
They're awesome.
Some of them are just nasty. Like, if you're, I guess if you're over 16 or 15 or something, you should, like, totes read the original Sleeping Beauty. That's
Why?
some nasty stuff.
Really?
Mhm.
Like what?
I mean, you can't stop you from reading it if you're younger. It's just got some nasty stuff in it.
What's it got?
But if I tell you now, then everyone's going to hear. This way they can choose if they want to have a nasty experience or not.
Can you tell me after the stream?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool, let's see. So says it's not even a house, she wanders into a cave, eats their 3 fish, breaks everything and falls asleep on the cave floor.
Yeah.
Wow. It's not a very smart thing to do. Why would she break everything?
What happened to the porridge?
Doug's concern.
Not really, I don't really like porridge. Has the stream stopped?
No, it seems okay. Yeah, if the little girl is just eating like raw fish, she must be really starving in the woods. Not like the depictions we have where she's in this like nice frock and she kind of prances in. That is why she wakes up for Orlando. Also very much looking to finally playing Dream Daddy. That's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Look how tiny I made his arm now. They're very silly. Let's beef Magnus up a little bit, shall we? Not give him a tiny, tiny little shrunken arm. That'd be good. If only I could draw arm. Animorning! Congratulations! You're well on your way. That's how you improve. I'm really happy to hear that you can see the improvements. That's fair, Orlando. I've been excited about playing it for a little while. I was intending to play it when it first came out, but I just haven't had the chance to. But now, after today.
Oh, of course, Gyazo's on.
Hmm?
Whenever I restart my computer, Gyazo overtakes my copy merge hotkey. Is this the same one? So I went to like copy merge and it was like, nope.
Needs beefier. Needs more beef. Please add more beef. I should just ignore the previous position and draw it how I think it would look good here. And then I'll go back to my previous position and adjust that as I need to. Are you still thinking of asking for a Wii? What is it?
Maybe.
For your birthday? I want to say Wii U, but that's the last generation.
I don't think it's called a Wii. It's a Switch.
Oh yeah, of course. You still thinking
Are
about
you still asking for a Wii Switch?
Are you still asking for a Wii U? That was the last generation?
Potentially.
Oh, is there a lot of crossfading? Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to figure out that. I mean, we could do the crossfades if people are okay with either their footage freezing or doing an extra, like, 12 frames worth of animation or something. Don't know. But doing the intro is definitely something we should do if we're going to do the episode itself, because it's one of the coolest parts. Damn that 80s crossfading. It's 90s actually, isn't it? It's well into 90s.
The Sonic Underground, yeah, probably.
I got to admit, I do actually use crossfading for like so much stuff whenever I animate. Crossfade's amazing. Hey Hardik! Woo! How are you? It's been ages.
Hey dude.
I wonder if it matters if it doesn't tie in with the last frame. That ties in slightly better now. We're good, thanks. We just got back from Leeds yesterday. So here we are, back in Dublin. It's nice to be home. Okay, the Yu-Gi-Oh anime was inspiring. I'll ask Fuiji. I'll ask her how she ran it and what she did.
Oh, thank you, Hardik.
Your bed does look sassy. Woo, look at that sass. You guys organising a Sonic Reanimate. You came when you heard. I was thinking of it. Oh, thanks so much for the congratulations as well. I'm really happy it seemed to do well over the weekend. We're hoping to put it up in the store today, but we'll let you guys know when. Yeah, I was thinking of doing a Sonic Reanimate because no one seems to be organising it, and I really want to do it. I'm getting tired of waiting for someone else to do it. Oh, cool! Rabbit, you posted your design. Oh, my Discord is closed. But we can pop in there now after the stream.
Yeah.
And do it. My Discord. I'm clicking on it. Seems to be taking its time. It's probably because I just turned on my computer this morning after like 2 weeks. So it's remembering everything.
Ooh.
But yeah, we should head off ski. There's so much to do. We'll pop into the chat. I'm trying. I'm clicking it again. This is the third time. Let me see what it's doing. What are you doing? It's not even trying to launch it. I might give it a restart after the stream.
You're having difficulties with Discord.
Yeah, it's not even like, I've clicked it 3 times, it's not even trying. Okay. Sylvia's like, make it happen now!
No.
Alright, Doggy, you good to call it?
You're all an ambulance. Yeah, I'm good.
We'll all go to the post office.
Sure.
Ah. Oh. It's not even on the task manager, Hardik. That's how much it's not trying. I've clicked it 3 times, but it's not even on the task manager. It's like it's not running itself at all. Hardik is like my technical troubleshooter. There's so many problems I had with my computer that Hardik's been like, just do this. It's solved. It doesn't seem like the Discord process is happening at all. I could punch my screen. That's probably the thing to do. Oh, it's so happy now. Look how happy the bear is. Yay!
Yeah, that's an award-winning smile.
Alrighty.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you for all the critique on the bear, it's helpful. Okay, I'll hammer my PC. Magical girl. Nice. Oh, yeah, I really miss streaming. It's awesome to be back.
Thanks everyone for joining, and we'll catch you all tomorrow.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Tomorrow stream as well. Everyday stream.
Cool.
Forever.
Take care, everyone, and may your dreams be filled with bears.
And may your days be filled
With bears.
I see how it is.
Bears.
Adventure.